Hello, beautiful people. It's Sindafam. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're back again with another video, and this is still on the Teyana Aaron Pierre, and Iman Shumpert. So we're gonna check this together. I guess all the more interesting. I want to believe these are just mere speculations, but yeah, we're gonna check this together and all of your thoughts and your contribution at the end of the video. Let's dive right in.
Yeah, but it was made. I'm like, bro, it's cool. I can't do nothing now. Like, y'all dated two pictures and went back on. It was weird, but it was like.
I mean, it was real. This girl was invested.
I guess we just gotta deal with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, I can't say I'm mad. I might even be happy. But damn, another one bites the dust. And I can't be mad because I can't fight. I can't fight.
What?
I can't fight.
Now, if y'all thought that Iman Shumpert was going to just sit by and let his ex-wife Teyana Taylor have a fairy tale romance with her new boo Aaron Pierre Mufasa, well, y'all clearly underestimated how petty he can be, because he is determined to make things very difficult for her at all costs. And if you somehow missed the tea that's been going on these past couple of weeks, Aaron Pierre Mufasa and Teyana took us by shock when they went public with their relationship, shocking us to the core because we didn't even know these two were seeing each other on the low. But while fans are eating up this new relationship, Iman is over here being salty, and word on the streets is that he allegedly tried to jump Aaron after Aaron and Teyana packed on the PDAs at an Oscars after party. Well, Aaron is not taking this lying down because he allegedly filed a restraining order against Iman. Now, if y'all thought that this drama was over or anywhere close to being over, well, y'all might want to sit down for this because things are about to get 10 times messier. And Iman better watch what he say about Teyana because he might head up with Mufasa. Y'all, you think that Iman is the innocent party here given how he has been going on and on about her moving on with Aaron, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not hard to see why he might feel salty because Aaron Pierre is a pretty hot deal in Hollywood right now. He's been invited to the hottest events and he has the ladies in a chokehold. He was recently the lead of a major successful movie and he's just having a pretty big moment of his career and we love that for him. Now, I'm not saying that Iman is not having a good time. I mean, he's rocking with the hip hop thing, doing his little musics and whatnot, and it's not that he's unsuccessful or anything like that, but let's be real a second for a millisecond. Aaron is having a better year than him. Given his romance with Teyana, well, let's just say that Iman has been crying and throwing a big old fit since.
Why did people just come to the conclusion that Aaron and Teyana Taylor are in a relationship? Just why? Why have people just thought that is just the conclusion? What if they're not? What if they're just friends? People can be friends in Hollywood and it can stay that way, right? Right. But I don't think the ex Iman is being salty or being jealous, whatever. Yeah, maybe or maybe obsessed and whatnot, but I don't think so. Maybe he's moved on and just maybe. But Aaron and Teyana, I don't think, because you all have been dying to know who Aaron is in a relationship with, and I get it. You guys just want to ship people together, but maybe this is not the relationship you guys want to ship it, but obviously I see what you guys are doing.
And it looks like Aaron Pierre ain't the only one with green eyes, if you know what I mean, because jealousy is in the air. But the wild part is that there's a rumor that he has been telling everybody how much of a deadbeat mom Teyana is and how she has allegedly been ignoring their kids and spending more time with her new man. He's trying to paint a picture of her prioritizing her new relationship over their children, and he's just being super insanely jelly. But even crazier is that he was the reason that they even got a divorce in the first place. It's a known fact that he has cheated on her multiple times with multiple women, and he even put her at a health risk because he wasn't using protection with the side pieces that he had on the side. And get this, the whole cheating stuff didn't just happen towards the end of their marriage, because rumor has it that he has been cheating on her for a long time, starting from when they were first dating. But not long after they got married, he got exposed for creeping with another woman. But the tea got even hotter when folks started whispering that this wasn't just some random side chick. Allegedly, Teyana and Iman had actually been in a whole situationship with this woman, considering Teyana had openly admitted before that they'd occasionally invite other people into the bedroom. And the rumor wasn't exactly shocking, but still, it definitely had people wondering why on earth Iman would go behind Teyana's back, even though she she had already made it clear that she didn't mind having other women with him. And then, just when things couldn't get any messier, Teyana suddenly deleted her entire Instagram and Twitter accounts, which only poured more gas on the fire. Their timing had people convinced that the rumors about Iman stepping out on her barely 2 months into their marriage weren't even just gossip. Everybody started playing detective, piecing things together and taking her social media vanishing act as a sign that something was definitely going down. However, Teyana immediately jumped to Iman's defense, claiming that he never cheated and was fully faithful to her. She wrote, 1, I never seen her touch that girl in my life. My page is gone because I'm upset at Def Jam for not dropping my dang WTP video on time, per usual. 3, it's really sad that the lies are entertained so much more than the truth. 4, Iman is not dumb. He know I kill him in the story. But there were reports that she was covering for him because she still stood 10 toes behind him and insisted that the affairs never happened. There were many reports that he was cheating on her with multiple women in Atlanta, but she still stuck beside her Iman. And in 2023, a TikToker user came through with even more mess, acting out a dramatic reenactment of a tip that she claimed to have gotten from one of Teyana's assistants. Without naming names, she spilled about a well-known singer married to a retired NBA player who, according to her, had a serious cheating problem. And the tea got even wilder when she alleged that this non-stop infidelity broke his wife so badly that she landed in the hospital from pure heartbreak. It didn't take much from the internet to put 2 and 2 together, and before you knew it, all eyes were locked in on Teyana and Iman.
But what if cheating was not the factor for them to leave their relationship or for them to get separated and whatnot? But maybe something else happened, maybe, and they just don't want to share that. What if? Yeah, I know that their divorce has been finalized, they've gone the separate ways and whatnot, but the fact that people are still like wanting to be in the know, and she potentially people are shipping her to be in a relationship with Aaron Pierre. What if cheating was not the reason why she left the relationship? Have you actually thought of the possibility of that? Because see, in Hollywood, relationship in Hollywood is scary, if we're being honest. And I can understand why lots of the celebrities want to keep their relationship private from the public eye and keep it different from their public persona, which makes total sense. And yeah, just maybe Aaron and Tayana may not be in a relationship. Can we clear that out?
And she didn't stop there. She took it all the way up a notch, claiming the real reason this so-called mystery woman ended up in the hospital had nothing to do with the broken heart. According to her, homegirl had gone a little too hard on nose candy and OD'd and had to pull the plug on a show that she was supposed to perform in. And fans immediately clocked the tea and realized that it was Teyana because a month before, she had to cancel a performance because of exhaustion. But if y'all thought that this was going to be enough for Teyana to finally come clean, you'd be wrong about that, because she still defended her man Iman and called everybody nosy liars who were sticking her noses in her business. She wrote, the person who sent in this cap TikTok story is a fool. The person who reenacted the cap story is a fool, and she better have her court coin ready. Most importantly, where are the receipts? Oh, nobody. I mean, absolutely nobody can make Petunia overdose on a damn thing. I kill Iman Finance, put him in a nice suit and bury him my dang self before I let him or anybody push me to drugs or take myself out. So yeah, Teyana went over and beyond to protect Iman and their marriage. I mean, he never did or said anything to deny the cheating allegations, and he left it all to her to deny it. I mean, he didn't even do so much as like or repost her post denying that he had cheated. And that was the big red flag, because why on earth are you so comfortable letting the world drag your wife and the mother of your kids for your actions without saying anything? But anyways, it got to a point where Teyana could no longer convince us that he wasn't cheating because his side piece leaked evidence of the affair. The word in the streets is that the side piece wanted to break him and Teyana up because she wanted him fully to commit to her. Now, I don't know why anybody would want a man that was cheating, because you lose him how you get him, but that's her. So what did Miss Side Piece do? Well, she posted a video, and clear as day, you could hear Iman's voice in the background. And at that point, there was no saving face. The jig was up.
Or how did you guys know that was his voice? How you guys, but maybe I still want to believe that maybe cheating was not the reason they both went their separate ways. I still want to believe that, because I mean, lots of celebrity couples and whatnot, they are fine with their partner cheating. So cheating is not a deal breaker for lots of them. For some of them, or they may just put up a persona to say it is cheating, because, or to say they left because the person cheated. Because if you open your relationship or open your bedroom for a third party to come in, you're already invited something that you may not be ready for. That is just the honest truth. So maybe, maybe something else. But that is by the way, you guys.
But she didn't stop there, because she also posted this picture, but it was 100% confirmed when she posted a picture of herself wearing Iman's chain, and we knew for a fact that she and Iman were messing about with each other on the low. Y'all, these new side pieces are bold as F in the 2020s. Now you think that Teyana would finally stop defending Iman, right? I mean, she would fully be justified in dragging him for filth, but no, she took the high road and she just asked us to not come for him. She said, in all fairness, Iman and I were separated and have been for a while. To be 1000% clear, infidelity ain't one of the reasons for our departure. We are still one hell of a team when it comes to co-parenting our two beautiful children. The only reason I'm even sharing this part of the chat is because the narratives are getting a little out of hand and it's unfair to all parties involved. I hope this provided some clarity for y'all. Now with all this, you'll think that the least he could do is to keep his mouth shut, right? I mean, she willingly took shots for him, and if he couldn't make it easier for her, he should have at least tried to not make it worse. But your boy, Iman, did no such thing. He instead tried to play it off, claiming that Teyana was, which is the reason that he started cheating. He spoke about an alleged instance, saying, I was downstairs with my headphones on playing on my PlayStation and she started hitting me. I used to work with special ed kids and was taught to hold them from behind with a bear hug to calm them down. I yelled for my siblings and went upstairs where my mother was at. Now this was finally the breaking point for Teyana, and she immediately clapped back, revealing just how horrible he had been to her while they were still together. And y'all, once she started talking, she kept going and going. Teyana accused Iman of being jealous about her fame and feeling insecure about being good enough for her, despite the fact that he was earning way more playing basketball than she could ever dream of making in music. She also revealed that he was insecure about her fame, and he would often send her text messages with condescending and manipulative language in response to her being in the spotlight. She claimed he would pick fights with her for no reason, even on her birthday, and then apologize. Y'all, it's giving narcissism, but y'all, allegedly it gets worse, because she claimed that she had to shrink herself professionally to keep the peace in the marriage, because Iman just could not stand seeing her get more and more successful. In an attempt to keep things steady at home, she even turned down acting roles after giving birth, thinking it would help increase a sense of stability. But that decision came with some consequences. With fewer projects, her income naturally took a hit, and that's when Iman suddenly started having an issue. After holding things down for years, she now found herself being called out for not contributing enough financially. It was a lose-lose situation, and at that point, it became crystal clear no matter what she did, it was never going to be enough for him. So TMZ also reported that Teyana says she fought to keep their family together despite Iman being extremely emotionally and mentally abusive towards her. Teyana says she tried to stay with Iman through thick and thin, but says he reacted with further cruel treatment and selfishness. And she secretly filed for divorce. She says Iman insisted on them getting back together only to be lackadaisical and inconsistent and become involved with another cheating scandal, which she says was embarrassing and humiliating. Well, Teyana also added that she fought to keep her family together despite Iman being extremely emotionally and abusive towards her. She claims she used her connections to get Iman gigs in Hollywood as his NBA career wound down, but says he unfortunately insisted on bickering to the point where in 2021 she began the divorce process. However, she called off the divorce and they made up, but that ended after a short while too, because Iman remained in an insecure state as his NBA career continued to wind down. In the court documents, Teyana revealed that in 2022 she found herself being manipulated and controlled by Iman and filed for divorce, only to ask her legal team to withdraw the filing one day later. And Teyana added that she finally pulled the trigger in January last year because she was unable to handle this emotional roller coaster. So yeah, Iman was not the man that he was trying to pretend to be, and it's wild if he did do all that, but he still tried to paint Teyana as an aggressor in the marriage. She also claimed to have receipts to back everything up that she claimed in their divorce filing, and Iman was smart enough not to dare her or make further allegations that would annoy her into exposing him even further. Well, things cooled down between them for a while, and we assumed that they were working through their issues to parent their kids in peace, but all that changed once Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa, came in a couple of weeks ago, because rumor has it that Iman has been crashing out, and I mean big crashing out. Aaron and Teyana first popped up together at the 15% Pledge program, then showed up again just days later at the American Black Film Festival Gala, and let me tell you, they did not disappoint. The way they stepped out on people's necks, pure style, chemistry, they weren't just showing up, they were making a big statement. But the real scene stealer was the hug when he won his Rising Star Award, and let's be real, that wasn't just a friendly congrats type of moment, that was a full-on lingering embrace that spoke volumes.
Serious.
If anybody was still wondering what was really going on between them, that hug had all the answers. But it goes without saying that fans have been eating up this relationship, and from the looks of it, people are loving them together. together. Well, everybody except her ex Iman, of course. Word on the streets is that he's been spiraling so hard over Teyana moving on because in his mind, she was supposed to be sitting at home with the kids, not out here thriving with a new man. Yeah, this sounds like pure nonsense, but let's be real. He's just mad she leveled up. And apparently he's so salty about it that there are now whispers that he might be trying to take the kids away from her out of pure spite. The irony though, right? This is coming from the same man that Teyana called out for not showing up as a father himself. Y'all remember when she exposed him for putting their kids in danger, right? One specific incident outlined in the documents alleged that Shumpert placed the children in a rideshare in Chicago, having them dropped off at the United Center unaccompanied while he used a private driver for his own transportation to the arena. Putting 2 kids under 8 in a rideshare alone in a strange city is wild, which is why it's so bold that he is calling her a deadbeat. But anyways, Teyana and Aaron finally went to Instagram official with their relationship when she posted pictures of them together at the Oscars, writing Oscar night in black and white, no gray area. Y'all, that must have sent Iman all the way to the moon, because according to reports, he allegedly tried to jump Aaron at an event that they were both at. Aaron was lucky enough to have people who diffused the situation, and he managed to escape without even trying to get into a scuffle. Not with Mufasa, but however, he wasn't leaving anything to chance, and he allegedly filed a restraining order against Iman. And this finally made Teyana snap, and she decided to take Iman to the cleaners. She finally finalized their divorce, saying, y'all, Teyana won big time. According to reports, Teyana is receiving 4 houses worth over $10 million, a 7-figure payout, and luxury vehicles, including a $300,000 Maybach, $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter, and a tour bus. She also retains full ownership of her companies, and Iman must pay $8,000 a month in child support and cover their children's private school tuition. Y'all, Iman should have just kept his hands to himself, because it looks like he made Teyana finally too mad. Mad enough that she went after him for everything that she could get, and honestly, who could blame her for that? He effed around and found out. But anyways, I got to know what y'all think about this. Drop your thoughts and comments below and then check out this next video.
Okay, I've heard enough, but obviously, I still believe Teyana and Aaron are not in a relationship whatsoever. They may just be friends, they may just be cool buddies in Hollywood. And it is cool and it is okay to have a friend in Hollywood, or somebody who you're cool with that doesn't exceed more than that, or it doesn't, you might just, it's cool to have a friend, not a romantic relationship whatsoever, which makes total sense. And I know you all really wanted to know who Aaron Pierre is in the relationship with. And since this looks like, oh, this looks good, you guys think, oh, maybe they may be in a relationship. I don't buy that. I don't think it is. But even if they are and they've not publicly come to share or say they are in a relationship, it still makes sense. It makes total sense that they want to keep the relationship private, even if they are in a relationship. But again, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, obviously. I would love your thoughts and your contribution at the end of the video. But it seems like Teyana got tired of it, because nobody wants to deal or be in a relationship with a controlling partner, or somebody who, like, is constantly in a competition with their partner. I don't think anybody wants to be in an unhealthy relationship. But I would love your thoughts and your contribution at the end of in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.